Thrilling scenes on the opening round of matches in the second phase at the Handball Euro. Host Denmark against Spain. The Danes wanting revenge for last year's defeat in the World Championships. Macedonia boasts the tournament's top scorer in Kirill Lazarov. They played Hungary. Austria against Iceland, the Scandinavians obvious favourites in this one, and France are on a roll. We preview Sunday's opener in the other main round group against Croatia. First though, thundering atmosphere in the Jyske Bank Boxing Arena in Herning, and Denmark against Spain. This is the reigning European champions against the world champions. The Spain team knocked Denmark out of the Worlds in acrimonious circumstances last year in Spain. So this was a revenge mission of sorts. Humiliating defeat in the Worlds last year. But Denmark were determined from the off. Mads Mense Marsen, Anders Egert Magnussen would eventually be levelled up at 10 apiece by Raul Rodriguez. Interios, low shot, 9 metres. He would go on to be Spain's most valuable player. Denmark back with a 2-goal lead at 12-10. Mikael Knudsen, spin, shot. And then 29 minutes in, Juan Caneas, Spain back at the Danes. This was a match of high quality attacking, as we certainly expected. The Danes would survive 14 turnovers here. (16-14) leads for Denmark. Thomas Mergensen. But significant that Denmark's most valuable player was the goalkeeper, landing 18 saves from Spain's 46 shots. That included 4 penalty saves. Caneas with a penalty shot that time. 4-goal lead for the Danes thanks to Egert Magnussen. 3 in total for him. Manuel Cadenas trying to gee his players on somewhat. Valero Rivera closed the gap to 2. But Denmark had just too much in the tank. 5-goal lead thanks to Kasper Sondergaard's finish. Lovely build-up play. Mikkel Hansen, who was top scorer with 6, involved earlier in the build-up. The Danes just would not be stopped here. But landing on so many occasions, coming to the rescue. Just listen to the roar as well. The Danes really taking to this tournament. Can they go on and win Euro titles for back-to-back tournaments after their victory in Serbia in 2012? 6-goal lead was decisive. Sondergaard feeding Lasse Svan Hansen. And Denmark had won 31-28. Well, this was the match to open the main round in Herning. Hungary against the dark horses Macedonia, for whom Kirill Lazarov, Barcelona, had the tournament's top scorer. Shazar of Hungary, main man for them. And in truth, this would be something of a straightforward affair. Shazar of Hungary, the star number 7. 8-4. The gap reduced to 4 by Dejan Manishkov. Lazarov out of sorts in the first half here, when they needed it least. Busy time of it for Borko Ristovski in the Macedonian goal. Szabolcs Shubai contributed 2. Hungary widening the gap 2/3 of the way through the first half. Lazarov missing the penalty. Hungary are drawn twice in the first round group. Macedonia were through ahead of the Austrians, behind Denmark. Hungary 7 ahead at half-time. 5 of them for the prolific Shazar. No let-up in the second half from Hungary. Shazar's assist that time for Chabok Subai. He scored again, establishing a 9-point advantage for Hungary. 43 minutes through. Goal back from Filip Mirkolovski. Cut no ice with the Hungarians. Brought it back to the 25-18, just over 10 minutes to play. Tamas Moksai, 30-24. Hungarians would add another before the finish too for a 31-25 success. It looks to be uphill in this main round for the Macedonians. Hungary, though, could cause 1 or 2 more problems for the bigger names before this competition is out. Bronze medalists from 4 years ago, Iceland, up next against the Austrians back at the Euro, having failed to qualify 2 years ago. Ronald Schlinger against Gudjon Sigurdsson, the Iceland star, who plays for the German champions THW Kiel. Disappointing, ultimately, this particular night for the Austrians. 4 minutes in, and Gudjon Sigurdsson with the opening goal for Iceland. Victor Gilaj. That was a rare moment of joy for Austria in the first half. 8 minutes in. Overall, this was a one-sided affair, as Geir Haug Grimson establishing Icelandic superiority 13 minutes in. Olafur Gudmundsson. That for 13-7. Austria just 44% shot efficiency. But they did manage another thanks to Vytautas Ziora. This ending an 8-minute scoring drought. Half-time, the score 17-9 in Iceland's favour. The margin remained 7-9 for pretty much the entire second half. Counter-attacking Iceland there. Scoring again through Gudjon Sigurdsson. Tore Olafsson, 9-goal lead. And then finally, Vignir Svavarsson fouled by the defender. Sigurdsson, 7 goals for him. Excellent win for Iceland. This will do the confidence the world of good. Great start to the main round then for Denmark, Hungary and Iceland. Exactly what they would have wanted. Only the top 2 in these pair of main round groups will advance to the semi-finals. Monday's second round of matches see Iceland face Macedonia, Spain against Austria, and this will be interesting. The dark horses Hungary against Denmark. Spain looking to return to winning ways, having lost their opening match. First main round match in Group 2 in Aarhus on Sunday sees France face Croatia. Both teams arrived at the Energy Arena with a maximum of 4 points they bagged from the preliminary round. Croatia recorded a hard-fought victory against second-ranked Sweden. And a victory against Belarus. France beat Russia and Poland to get their tally up to 4 points ahead of this crucial second round opening fixture.
Je crois que ça a été 3 matchs
As we saw in the preliminary round matches, we managed to play with a lot of intensity and good team spirit. We've done that over our group matches, so that stands us in good stead for the next 3 games. We're going to start the main round with a lot of confidence. What's also important is to find consistency in our game, and especially in defence. We managed to have an aggressive way about us, an intensity in defence, and make our opponents doubt. All this is going to be very important for the future. This will be the 20th time France have met Croatia. France with 11 victories, Croatia 7. Just the 1 draw. Getting to this stage of the competition, I want to say that the most difficult part is ahead. The teams we're going to meet are better than in the preliminary rounds. We're going to have to keep on working hard, hopefully win against 2 of these 3 teams to qualify. Next up in the section, Belarus and Sweden. There's a prestigious opening fixture here, though, with the fixture with the Croatians. Croatia won the last competitive match between these 2 nations at the quarter-final of the World Championship last year. They eliminated the French with a terrific 30-23 victory. We want revenge for what happened. It's a new format this year with the second round group. So we play Croatia. That's not a bad thing, because if we win, we're in good shape. To play Croatia at the start can be a dual-edged sword. If we win, we'll be in a good position, but if we lose, everything will be called into question. We'll have to win the next 2 matches. I think that starting this main round with 4 points is like a joker. That's not so bad. We're going to have to be focused and prepare this game seriously. We hope that we're going to make it. A long history and rivalry between France and Croatia. It's a cracker to get Group 2 underway. France against Croatia then. That'll be the main event. Poland and Belarus. Russia, who scraped through 2, face Sweden. And the other 2 matches on the opening night in Group 2. Goal of the opening day of the main round then, Iceland and Robert Gunnarsson. This in the one-sided victory really over the Austrians. The best of many fine efforts to come in the Handball Euro. That's all for now. See you again tomorrow.